This is Worldwide Classic. I'm Southside Tre. Let's get straight to it. He's back. Ladies and gentlemen, all is right in the world again. The real Randy Orton has returned. And not the Randy Orton that was best friends with a singer named after a donut. Or the Randy Orton that was high-fiving little kids on the way to the ring. In the last episode, I just talked about this. I've been waiting for the Viper to get back to business. But if you gonna turn Randy Orton heel, you gotta go full speed ahead, 100 miles an hour. WWE finally understood that. Randy Orton cracking Cody Rhodes in the head with that steel chair and leaving him leaking on the steel stairs that way, that was beautiful. This has always been my point about Randy Orton. Let's first make sure that we tune in a Worldwide Classic with Southside Tre. Because if anybody's missed it, I'm batting 1,000% right now. It doesn't matter if it's professional wrestling. It doesn't matter if it's a hit TV show. It doesn't matter if it's a blockbuster film. All three forms of entertainment has to have the perfect villain. If you don't have the right villain, you don't have the right story. That's the only way storytelling works. You have a protagonist and you have an antagonist. Not to get too technical. I could have been selfish and just wanted to see Randy Orton be this way as a fan. But regardless of how I feel personally, the WWE needed Randy Orton to turn heel so that the WWE could get its identity back. The WWE now has their Avengers level threat. All of the legends that have made WWE what it is are pretty much gone. Randy Orton is the last of the Mohicans. Randy Orton is almost the last one left. WWE has not done a great job at developing true heels. This company doesn't have a real villain. You have guys in the company that have the capability, but there's nobody that's truly taking the throne. And to add on to one of my earlier points, the WWE right now kinda has an identity crisis. I feel like they're still trying to figure out who they are moving into this next phase of WWE. Even the way that Trick Williams has been used on SmackDown. Even though the crowd loves Trick Williams and he's already a fan favorite, the brilliant minds in WWE creative have Trick Williams as a heel. So when I'm watching Trick Williams give interviews and do backstage promos, he's trying to play the heel character. And for me, it's coming off a little bit too Booker T. Trick Williams is not coming across the screen as any type of a heel. He's coming across the TV more comical than anything. And that's pretty much the same story for any other heel in WWE. Sometimes the crowd is with him, sometimes the crowd is against him. And that's not in any way what a villain is supposed to be. When Randy Orton attacked Cody Rhodes, the imagery and the energy in the building said everything that needed to be said. This is one of the first times in a long time where some of the people in the crowd looked genuinely concerned. There were some people that actually looked like they were worried about Cody Rhodes. This is what Randy Orton has always been great at. In the not too distant future, I plan on releasing a book that explains and details some of my favorite matches and moments throughout my whole time watching pro wrestling. Randy Orton has quite a few of those moments. This is the thing that's made Randy Orton the superstar that he is. To me, he's not a wrestler that could play both sides of the fence. Of course, he could get over as a babyface. That's because he's a legend, and he's beloved by all wrestling fans. So of course the crowd is going to cheer and support Randy Orton, regardless of terrible writing or otherwise. But in its truest essence, in its purest form, Randy Orton is a natural born heel. Point blank, end of discussion. There's no wiggle room or gray area. Last year, I made a video demanding that we get the real Randy Orton again. And one of the comments said that I was overreacting and that Randy Orton is just in a different stage of his career. Now first, I want to say thanks for the comment. And I appreciate everybody that takes the time to do so. I'm just starting the conversation. but always feel free to chime in. And my next statement is simply just to answer the comment and not to deter anybody from wanting to join the conversation. I don't give a damn what stage Randy Orton is in his career. We needed the Viper, and 71 million people have viewed that video in less than 24 hours. So apparently, I wasn't the only one that felt this way. When Randy Orton gave Cody Rhodes the concerto on the steel stairs, it was one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen in the WWE. Notice how Randy Orton pushed his former tag team partner, the singer that's named after a donut. When I was bitching about getting the real Randy Orton back, I also demanded that Randy Orton RKO this same singer and kick him in the head. But with Randy Orton turning heel heading into WrestleMania, this was the perfect time and it was the perfect place. It's been times before where people have liked Triple H's storytelling and said that he was cooking. Those same times, I suggested that Triple H was just using the microwave. But now, after Monday night with the promo between the Usos and CM Punk, and now last night on SmackDown with the return of the real Randy Orton, Triple H is starting to learn how to work the stove. I'm not going to say that he's cooking just yet, but at least he's learning how to get the fire going. Yo, what's going on with it? I'm Southside Tre. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, Full Time Digital House, and follow me on all social media, Southside_Tre. Appreciate y'all.